than expected out of it. So that's why I'm putting it live for other people to join it free of cost. Give more than expected. So how do you practice it? I am practicing it this way. Little bit of gift to others, those who are not able to pay, so they can learn this, understand this, how to give more than expected out of you. And this one thing I'm practicing every day with every of my clients, every business occasions, in every occasion, I practice it rigorously with every minute of my life. And this one principle has changed my life direction. Let me tell you too. This one practice has changed my life's direction from my misery to abundance, unlimited, unbounded awareness and abundance. So that's another story. So we are going to do a small questionnaire. Can you share the slide? All right. We'll be asking you some questions, right? So how can you actually remove your obstacles and start a life of giving? Start a life of giving and start a life of experiencing. That is more important. And start a life of being. It's not knowing, it's not doing, it's a being. It's a different thing. Why I'm saying it? Because most of the people go through only knowing, acquiring knowledge. Knowledge is useless. Knowledge is destruction. Even if you do, you are not experiencing unless you're being. That means unless you transform your life, that's the beingness. So, one of the philosophers says, and I think Steve Jobs, he said, correct me if I'm wrong, life is a do by yourself project. But when you realize it's already half of your life gone. Life is do yourself project. If nobody can do it. So that means it's an experience. You have to experience yourself by doing it. It's not knowing it. I'm categorically pointing out. It's not knowing, it's not doing, being. So that's the experience. You become, you be the version of yourself. So how can you being the version of yourself that your heart wants, your inner being wants, that your inside wants? So how can you do that? So there are some obstacles which is holding us back, right? What are the obstacles? What are the obstacles holding us back? Can you share the elephant screen? One slide later on, not this, later on. Let me tell you a story. What life holding us back? You see two elephants on the picture, right? One is baby elephant, another is the leg of a big elephant. You see what happens when we see a small baby elephant, we see this chain attached with his leg. When people brought him from jungle, you see, yes and no? And when this small baby elephant grows big and mammoth and gigantic, right? Still, the biggest big elephant carries the small chain. My question to you, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, respected brother and sister, do you think the giant elephant unable to remove the chain? Do you think it doesn't have the power to remove this chain as an obstacle and get free from this obstacle? Do you think so?
No.
Everybody, do you think so? So my next question is, why then this giant elephant is still carrying this chain and being stuck in his life with the chain? What happened to him? Why he did not try? Why he left trying? Why he forgot? What happened to his mind and brain and programmed? What happened? This is a question to all of you. Certainly this elephant has a power, right? Would you agree? To break this small chain, break free and go and destroy many things. But he does not try, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. He left trying. He forgot to try. He absolutely accepted it. And because in his earlier, while he was child, he tried, he couldn't. And he tried, he couldn't when he was child. And as he grows up, he realized he never can break. He understood and he has given the command to his mind. And his mind has been programmed automatically from his childhood. This is myself, is my destiny. I am not going to break it anymore in my life. So let's accept it. So in his subconscious mind, it has been programmed periodically, forever. And he has taken it as a destiny for his life. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a symbolic of a giant animal, right? In our life, we have obstacles too. And these are like this unseen chain, which is holding us back. Unseen obstacles holding us back. These unseen obstacles is not the outer world, is the inner world I'm talking about. The inside of you. What are the unseen chains holding you back? Can you name any of those? 1, 2, 3 things. What's holding you back? Not to fulfill your potential, not to fulfill your dream, not to become hopeful, not to pursue your dream, not to pursue happiness, rather the cosmic, the illusion of the 3-dimensional world, which is keeping us away. What's the inner chain? My question to all of you. What is the inner chain of us holding us back? 1, 2, 3. Fear, right. One of them is fear. Another could be
mindset.
Unwillingness.
Unwillingness, right? Shyness, fear of failure, fear of uncertainty, fear of unknown, fear of not knowing, fear of embarrassment, fear of success as well. Fear of success as well. You see, this anger, the frustration, these are chain, invisible chain. Would you agree with me? Invisible chain, which is holding you back.
Persevering also.
Less perseverance, right? Less perseverance, which is not allowing you to go ahead. So these are inner chain. So ladies and gentlemen, we all have this chain in our life. And ladies and gentlemen, this is also reality, my dear friends. These chain we are bringing from upbringing. We are bringing from the society. We are bringing from childhood. We are bringing from institutions. We are bringing from school, colleges, universities. We are bringing from workplaces. We are bringing from our surroundings. We are bringing it from society, from social media, mainstream media. We are bringing it from others' belief and believing it as my own reality. Think about it. Others' reality cannot have been to your reality. My friend Les Brown said, why do you accept others' reality, others' assumption, others' opinion as your reality? Les Brown, he was abandoned child. If you go through his life, he was abandoned. He was like mentally retarded child. So he was sent to a special attention on the garage of the school, as he mentioned. He said, I did not accept it as my reality. So I refused to accept as retarded child of my parents. So I created my life. I overcome it and I became the Les Brown today. Had I been accepted it in my life, I did not fulfill my reality. What is doing? So why do you accept it others' opinion? And then Earl Nightingale said, one of my greatest philosopher, one of my guru whom I follow is Earl Nightingale said, opinions are the cheapest commodity in earth and planet. Opinions, I repeat, are the cheapest commodity. Those who gives opinion each and every matter, they are the cheapest people on the earth and community too. You see, who's saying it is Earl Nightingale. Write it down. Earl Nightingale is the first person in the history of personal development who sold millions of copies of his. One of the copies he sold millions, and the copy's name is the strangest secret of life. The strangest secret of life. The strangest secret. So if you go through that, it's all millions. He said the same. Opinions are the cheapest commodities on earth. So my dear friend, why do you need to accept others' opinion when it is the cheapest? And you accept it as a reality? Others said you cannot. Does it mean you cannot? It's his reality. That's what they felt. That's what they believe. Why do you accept it? Why don't you keep moving? Why don't you keep going? Why don't you keep trying? Why don't you keep persuading? This is your life. So how do we overcome this? This section will do a practical things. How can we overcome this? I have 6 questions for you to deal with. How can you overcome this? So can I have the questions on the screen? How can you overcome them? How can you overcome them? So I'll share you one of my small lesson to deal with this tonight, to deal with this practically, and this will help you, enable you to deal with maybe in future. What is your biggest obstacle in your business? Can you write it down? Can you think of? Thinking, yes, thinking. Earl Nightingale also said 2% people thinks, 3% people they thinks, and remaining 95% people they think they would rather die to think. So what is your biggest obstacle? And today, I experience it every time. Whenever I ask people to think and write it down, it's very difficult. And I'm not afraid, because I know 95% people would die, but they would not think. I know it because I have studied them. So that's why I'm not worried about it. So, okay. So what is the biggest obstacle? Write it down. Number 2, how long have I had this in my life? How long? How long? How long? The third question, how did this obstacle impacting you? Impacting me? You see, in my earlier days, back in 15 years, I was struggling, suffocating myself. I was thinking, how can I get rid of this corporate case? How can I live my life? How can I fulfill my potential? How can I fulfill my dream? How can I live my desire? But again, I was afraid. I was very shy. I couldn't express my opinion. I couldn't have the courage, confidence to leave the 6 figures salary, digital salary and comfort, and then live my life. I was there 15 years back. I took this struggle and then journey, and with greatest difficulties, I did overcome it. And then onward, I'm living my life, not others' life. I live my life, my own. I determine my life. I determine what to do, not to do. So what is the success on the other side of the obstacle? You see, what is the success? I enjoy the success today. I ride on this because I handled it. I overcome it. Overcoming it, and will overcome many more in the future too. That's for sure, because it's been 15 years I'm trying the hardest difficulties I'm facing. Earlier, I used to stammer. I couldn't talk a sentence properly. And then I was stammering. I then started to understand, why do I stammer, right? And God did not want me probably to continue my corporate. So, your pain, if you do not take care of your pain, suffering, it becomes a suffering. So what the pain actually trying to teach you? So what is the pain? What is the pain want to deliver this message? Ryan Atkinson, who is this guy? Who knows him? Do you know Ryan Atkinson? Who knows him? Who knows him? He's Mr. Bean. He is Mr. Bean. Yes, Mr. Bean. So Mr. Bean, do you know he's a stammer? Do you know? So he cannot speak properly. So, and then he realized, okay, he was feeling very shy and he was very embarrassed. So one day he discovered in certain action, reaction, if it does, and it becomes funny and people laugh. So he started to follow this and do this. And that became his $1 billion business. multi-billion-dollar business. That's Ryan Atkinson. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we convert pain into multi-billion-dollar ventures? Mr. Bean has done it. Yes or no? You talk about then Oprah Winfrey. Everybody refused from the television producer because you're black, you're a fat woman, you're not proper to become an MC. Everybody refused, and he proved to become the media mogul of herself. Yes or no? Multi-billion-dollar mogul. Yesterday, I had given example of Arnold Schwarzenegger too, right? And you know Jack Ma as well. I can name many examples. Les Brown. I can name Bob Proctor of Canada as well. Bob Proctor, he was a cleaner. He was cleaning in Toronto, Montreal, and then he started cleaning in several cities. Bob Proctor from Canada, and then he became one of the, on the movie Secret, he was starred in the major role. Bob Proctor. I know many people. I can examples like Tony Robbins to Bob Proctor to Les Brown to Marshall Goldsmith to many people around in the world. So others' opinion cannot be your reality. So what next step will I take to break this obstacle? So what next step will you take tonight from today? When will I take this step? It's today. Either to die or today. It's the same word, different pronunciation. Aussie says to die. Aussie people says to die. That means today. So I say, okay, either today or to die. The choice is yours. Either you die inside, suffocate and die, or you take action today or to die. Mimicking. All right. So hope, to put an emphasis into either it's today or never, or to die is forever, right? Either you live, break free, don't die before you die. Let's live a life. So when will I take this step? Is today. Is today. Is today. Can you commit this? Is today. Is today.
Yes.
Overcome these difficulties. So what will you do? What will you do to overcome these steps? Ladies and gentlemen, for everyone, I'm going to do a psychological process. So to close this, bring it down. So what I'll do a small psychological process. So before that, so let me share this live so that others can get benefit out of it from my page. So I want others to take benefit out of this. So let me share this so that other can. So I am encouraging you also to share it. Would you mind to do it so that other can learn too? So closing ceremony of business blueprint. All right, so I'm sharing it, I'm done. So why did I do it? I want people to take benefit out of this. It's Satka for me. So all right, so tonight I'm going to share a small neuro-linguistic process which will enable you from the neuroscience point of view. That is, we are going to hear. Okay, so do you have the paper with you? All right. So on the paper, yes, write down some of your obstacles. I give you 1 minute time. These obstacles are inside, not outer. No, not my mother-in-law, not my parents, not my husband, not my business partner, not money, not other thing. Your inside, what is holding you back like invisible chain. What is your invisible chain? Write 2, 3, 4. As many: anger, frustration, pache loke kichu bole, an inability to speak well, or whatever limitations you think is holding, that is your belief, right? Those are also belief. What is that? What is holding you back? What is holding you back? Let's write down a couple of your obstacles so that some of them we can try to deal tonight. And those who are watching on the Facebook, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to use a process, a psychological point of view to eliminate your inner obstacles. So write down your inner obstacles on a piece of paper, so that what will we do? We will give a treatment to remove these obstacles for forever. So this is a small process, and this will help me. So can I request everyone to switch on the camera, please? So this would be really cool. I request you, on the closing of the last time, right? So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you kindly receive my request. All right. So have you written it on the paper? And then fold it, and then fold it, and then fold it. Yes, fold it, everyone. Just fold it, and then fold it, everyone. All right. What will you do? Right. We are going to hear a music. Okay. So we are going to hear a music. You can stand up, you can sit down. It doesn't matter, but feel free. The process, please listen the process. You will be listening a music, empowering music. And when the music is on, you are listening the music, closed eyes. You see, my eyes are already closed. So you need to close your eyes, listen the music internally, and realize it and believe it is gonna be you who is walking out of tonight's program without these obstacles. Aajke rate ei sessioner por theke you are going to walk out without these obstacles. These are in hand, and you don't need them anymore. You don't need them anymore. Without them, your life would be better, fulfilled. You'd be reaching your destination. All right? Are you clear about it? And in one time, I will say destroy it. আমি বলবো এটাকে ছিঁড়ে ফেলুন। So যতটুকু সম্ভব, এখন না, যখন বলবো গানের একদম শেষ পর্যায়ে, তখন এটাকে টুকরা টুকরা করে ছিঁড়ে ফেলবেন। The more pieces you can do it. All right? And then I will say 1, 2, 3. All the pieces, you will throw it away. You'll throw it away. As it, bye-bye, goodbye. I don't need you. All right? Are you clear about this? You'll hear a music. You'll hear a music. Close your eyes. Don't shy. It's your life. Don't hear others' opinion. Naysayers, let them go. Let them go. Naysayers. Close your eyes. Listen to the music. Believe it. You don't need them. And then wait for my voice. I will give you an instruction to tear it. Tear it. Keep it in a hand. When I will say throw it, you will throw it away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ready, get set, go and watch and listen the music by closed eye. Tear your paper into pieces. Tear your paper as much as possible. Tear your paper. Tear it. Tear it. Tear it. Tear it. More pieces. And when I will tell 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1, 0, all of us together throw it. All right, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, 0. Go, throw it away. All right. All right. Let's put a big hand. Switch on your microphone, and ladies and gentlemen, put a big hand. Switch on your microphone. Everyone, switch on your microphone. Switch on your microphone. And let's put a hand. Let's put a hand. And let's begin a new life, new journey without this fear, without these obstacles, without it. Are you good to go?
Yes.
Are you ready to go? So can you go? Can you come into your life, right? So how do you feel? How do you feel now? What do you feel now? What do you feel now? Can I have some of your comments?
Excellent.
Excellent. Awesome.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Those who are not speaking, can you write it down? Okay, Heather, what do you feel now?
Amazing. Amazing.
Sir.
Okay. So do you feel lighter now? Do you feel much lighter? You have removed some obstacles.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Heather, how do you want to describe, what do you really feeling now? What do you say?
Your word lighter is a good word. Definitely lighter.
So those obstacles are I mean, can you feel that those obstacles are not a bit 50% not there now, and you don't need them anymore?
I think I'm getting closer to being able to let go of them.
All of them. All right. So can you see the success is now, I mean, waving you, wanting you to meet it as your new destiny? Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. So when are you going to take your action?
When?
When, right? Is it today or today?
It's today.
Today. All right. See, ladies and gentlemen, everything happens from today. And that's the power of now. Again, and this is from your countries, Eckhart Tolle from Canada, right? The power of now. So this is what it all takes to begin today, not tomorrow. Because tomorrow, nobody knows, are you going to get a chance or not? So thank you, Hida. Thank you so much. Can I have Mr. Zakir on the spot and share your experience? So what do you see? What do you feel? With this process, with the program, where are you now?
Thank you very much. I feel relaxed, and my head, my brain feel lighter, and definitely I'm very much delighted, and I can see my achievement. I can see where I am and where I will be very soon. And this is a wonderful session. And end of the tonight, I started my work from tonight, means today. So even after the session, I rework all the worksheet because the brain is ready. So thank you very much, and it is wonderful, and we all surely get a lot of benefit from it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Most welcome. Anyone else wants to share his experience, your experience? Anyone from the house? We'll bring you on the spot, and please feel free to share whatever you felt, whatever you're feeling now. Can I have anyone?
Hi, this is Ridwan again. Thank you so much for your nice presentation and nice tricks. It's really amazing, and mostly time actually we want to do something what we really want from bottom of our heart, but because of fear, we are always getting obstacle, and it's really helpful for us to break out these obstacles from onwards. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, my pleasure. Mr. Arifur Rahman, you had some questions. You're dealing with something in your life. So what do you say about session and how we are dealing with this issue crisis? What do you see? What do you feel now?
Exactly. Right now, feel better. Feel frustration, তারপর fear, এবং যে জিনিসগুলো আমাকে পিছনে ধরে রাখার মতো, hopeless, anger, especially anger and hopeless when যখন কোনো স্কোপ ঠিকঠাক মতো অ্যাচিভ না হয়, এইটাতে যে ধরনের ইম্প্যাক্ট গুলো পড়ে, সো সেই জায়গা থেকে অনেক বেশি রিলিফ, রাইট নাও ভেরি মাচ রিলিফ। এবং সবচেয়ে মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট থিং ইজ টাইম টু গ্রো, যে জিনিসটা which is really effective tool, because of যে আমরা আসলে most of the cases যে যেটা এক্সপেক্ট করি, আসলে আমরা লাইফ ঠিক অপোজিটে থাকি। সো হাউ উই ক্যান মিট উইথ সাকসেস, it is not possible. And another thing is যেটা হচ্ছে আপনি আরেকটা জিনিস যেটা বললেন ব্র্যান্ড ইমেজের ক্ষেত্রে, নেটওয়ার্কিং এন্ড প্রফিটেবল এই ব্যাপারটা, ব্র্যান্ড ইমেজ যেই জিনিসগুলো আমরা প্র্যাকটিক্যাল লাইফে বা একাডেমিক ভাবে যেভাবে আমাদেরকে চিন্তা করানো শেখানো হয়, দিস ইজ দ্য ভেরি ডিফারেন্ট অ্যাপ্রোচ। আমি এখান থেকে এটা শিখলাম যে এভাবেও ভাবা যায়। এবং সবচেয়ে বড় যে ব্যাপারটা সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি এই বিজনেস মডেল বা ব্লুপ্রিন্ট গুলো যে তৈরি করবো, তার আগে তো আসলে আমাকে মেন্টালি এবং সাইকোলজিক্যালি রেডি হইতে হবে। readiness of my psychological elements, এইখানে সেই ইনসাইটস গুলো ছিল। সো আই থিঙ্ক যে আমি যদি এই জিনিসগুলো ওয়ার্ক করি তাহলে অ্যাটলিস্ট আই গেট সাম মেন্টালি ফিটনেস, এই ধরনের প্রপার্টিজ আমি হয়তো অ্যাচিভ করতে পারবো। সো এটা আমাকে খুব উপকার, মানে খুবই হেল্পফুল ছিল, এবং স্পেশালি ইটস রিয়েলি ইনোভেটিভ। এবং সবচেয়ে বড় যেটা আমি আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে যে এই পুরো কোর্সটা, সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা তো সাধারণত লিখতে চাই না, বা যেটা আপনি বলেন যে চিন্তাও করতে চাই না আমরা এই প্র্যাকটিসটা হচ্ছে আমাদের ল্যাকিংস। সো যদি সাফার করি হয়তো এইটার জন্য আমরা সাফার করবো, বিকজ অফ এই বিজনেস ক্যানভাস বা এই পুরো জিনিসটা, আপনার পুরো ব্লু প্রিন্টটা সাকসেস করবে হচ্ছে আসলে আমাদের এই থিঙ্কের উপরে এবং করার উপরে। সো এইটা যদি আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে আপনি যদি একটু পারেন, মানে আপনাকে বলবো, আপনি যদিও এটা আমার যে প্রস্তাব ইজ ভেরি অর্ডিনারি প্রপোজাল, বাট যদি পসিবল হয় যে এই পুরো ব্লু প্রিন্টটাকে নিয়ে একটা পিচিং সেশনের মতো করা। তো আমরা যেটা দেখছিলাম ঢাকাতে একটা এরকম রিসার্চ ফেস্টিভ্যাল হয়েছিল, যেখানে প্রত্যেকে তার গবেষণা প্রস্তাবগুলো উনি বলছেন এবং অডিয়েন্সটা শুনছেন, এন্ড দেন মার্কিং হয়েছে ওইখানে সহ। তো আমরা যেহেতু করতে চাই না, প্র্যাকটিস করি না, সো এটা একটু ভাববেন।
ইনশাআল্লাহ, ডেফিনেটলি, থ্যাংক ইউ। And you have made a very valid point. Lastly, উনি যেটা বলেছে আসলে যে বিজনেস করার আগে আমাদেরকে আসলে পার্সোনাল লেভেলে ফিটনেস, ইমোশনাল লেভেলে ফিটনেস, মেন্টাল মাইন্ডসেট লেভেলে ফিটনেসটা সবচেয়ে বেশি জরুরি। Yes or no? Right, that's what he is saying. So you see, আজকে আমরা entire business strategy, right, business success blueprint, so hundreds of pages you can write it down based on this structure. So everything you can put into, and then you get this model, and then you can re-innovate this based on your need and requirement. But you need to reinvent first, before you reinvent your business model. That's the prerequisite. If you are not reinventing, if you are not renovating you, and if you are not overcoming, my caution, double caution, triple caution, is nothing going to work. Because it is you, who is the engine behind your thought, behind all your ideas and dream. Am I wrong? All right. So your dream would only work if you have the confidence, courage, and if you have the mindset, if you have the creativity, if you have the passion, perseverance, right? These are all coming from your heart. So I have created a small program called Master Your Mindset to Master Your Life. So tonight you got only 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, a flavor of program, 10 minutes. So I have designed that program 10 hours plus, only focusing into the mindset. So you can imagine what it's going to be. So I committed 3 hours for this program, and we have delivered more than double. Correct me if I'm wrong. More than double, right? So our Master of Mindset, this program will tell you, about your life purpose, how to deal with emotion, stress, anxiety, frustration, and how you can take care your emotions into energy, and then what tools you can build, what tools and capacities. I want to invite all of you to watch this small promo videos, right? So this is next 2.5 minutes. Watch it, and I'm going to offer you an invitation to join this program end of this month, and I'm going to give you an offer too, right? So 3 minutes, let's watch the video. So what's the program all about? Because whatever you learn, it will depend on how you can implement. Watch it.
যে কোনো কিছু আমরা যেটা অর্জন করতে চাই, পেতে চাই, তৈরি করতে চাই, ইনোভেট করতে চাই, সবকিছু শুরু কোথায়? ইন দ্য মাইন্ড। তাজমহল, সম্রাট শাহজাহান তাজমহল প্রথম তৈরি করেছিল তার মাইন্ডে, প্রবাবলি উইদিন এ মিনিট, and later on Tajmahal took place in the earth and planet, and it took 20 years. যে কোনো কিছু আপনি কিভাবে মাইন্ডে তৈরি করবেন, ভিজুয়ালাইজ করবেন, দেখবেন, এবং সেটাকে প্র্যাকটিক্যালি ইন দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড সেকেন্ড টাইম আপনি প্রডিউস করবেন। আই এম টকিং অ্যাবাউট মাই সিগনেচার কোর্স, মাস্টার ইউর মাইন্ড টু মাস্টার ইউর লাইফ। আমার এই সিগনেচার প্রোগ্রামে আমি 4টা ভাগে ভাগ করেছি। পার্ট 1-এ আমি আপনাদেরকে শেখাবো আপনাদের লাইফের পারপাস, আপনাদের ক্যারিয়ার এবং আপনার প্যাশন, আপনার প্রফেশন এবং কিভাবে আপনি পারপাসে কনভার্ট করবেন ইউজিং ইউর স্কিল, এবং সেখানে আপনার নেসেসারি স্কিল গ্যাপ কোথায় আছে সেগুলোকে আপনি কিভাবে বিল্ড করবেন অ্যাজ এ বিল্ডিং ব্লকস। সো যার মাধ্যমে আপনি কিন্তু একদম প্রপারলি দিব্য চোখে দেখতে পারবেন যে বর্তমানে আপনি যে কাজটুকু করছেন, এই কাজ করার মাধ্যমে আপনি এখন যেখানে আছেন, আপনি যেখানে যেতে চান, আপনি কি আদৌ সেখানে যেতে পারবেন কিনা। পার্ট 2-তে আমি যেটা শেখাবো সেটা হলো যে আমাদের সবার লাইফেরই most essential part holo we want to be loved, we want to be happy, and at the same time আমরা stress free life lead করতে চাই। সো এখানে আমরা শিখবো আসলে কিভাবে আমরা লেট গো করতে পারি, কিভাবে আমরা স্ট্রেসকে হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারি এবং ওই ইমোশনাল এনার্জিকে কনভার্ট করে আমরা স্ট্রেংথ তৈরি করতে পারি এবং আমাদের লাইফের ফুয়েল হিসেবে ব্যবহার করব। ইটস সিম্পল, টার্নিং দ্য নেগেটিভ ইমোশনাল ফ্লো টু পজিটিভ ইমোশনাল ফ্লো অ্যান্ড ক্রিয়েট লাভ। পার্ট 3, উইনিং মাইন্ডসেট কিভাবে তৈরি করতে হয়। আপনি এতদিন যেভাবে চলে এসেছেন আর এখন আপনি ডিফারেন্ট ভাবে চিন্তা করছেন, ডিফারেন্ট অ্যাচিভ করতে চান, তার মানে এতদিনের মাইন্ডসেট which is including the toxicity, the toxic behavior, toxic thinking, toxic ideation, এই টক্সিক মাইন্ডটাকে রিলিজ করে আপনি উইনিং মাইন্ডসেট তৈরি করবেন। তো সেখানে কি কি ধরনের ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট আপনি তৈরি করবেন, দ্যাট ইজ পার্ট 3। পার্ট 4, টপ ক্লাস সিইও যাদেরকে আমরা রোল মডেল ভাবি, তারা কিভাবে পারফরমেন্সকে ম্যাগনিফাই করেছে, দ্যাট মিনস মাস্টারিং দি পারফরমেন্স। সো এখানে এমন কিছু লাইফ টুলস আমরা শিখব যেটা আপনার পারফরমেন্সকে এনহ্যান্স করবে, আপনার মাইন্ড মাস্টারিটাকে ডিফারেন্ট লেভেলে নিয়ে যাবে। যারা আমাদের চারিপাশে উবার সাকসেসফুল, তারা আসলে কেন সাকসেসফুল? ওয়ান থিং দ্যাট ইজ কমন, তারা নিজেদের লাইফটাকে মাস্টার করতে পেরেছে এবং তার আগে তারা তাদের মাইন্ডকে মাস্টার করেছে। এবং সবার জন্য একটা জিনিস কমন, তারা সবাই লার্নিং এর জন্য ইনভেস্ট করেছে অ্যান্ড এই ইনভেস্টমেন্টটা তাদেরকে মিনিমাম 30 টাইমস রিটার্ন দিয়েছে। সো হোয়াট আর ইউ থিঙ্কিং?
So, what are you thinking? Right? What are you thinking? So you see, you have learned the business strategy, the building blocks, right? I believe after this session, you would not need any business class if you follow this blueprint. Am I right? If you follow this blueprint, if you work into it in your life for any product, any business, any service, no business model is needed for you if you follow this. I have given you such a powerful format, the process and methodology, which will work, right? This format will work in time and across. So now, but how do you deal with your mind? So here it is my offer, right? So I want to help you truly. I want to help you to see there successfully transforming your idea into a major business. I'd be most happier person to see that success for you. And that's why this program which I have offered you, this is also very inexpensive program. In online versus offline, if I do it on online, it would be 15,000 taka. If I do it physically, which is about $200. If you attain it online, it is only 2,500, which is only about $30. And since you have attended my course, right? And if you are paying member, for the paying member, always they enjoy 20% discount because of the privilege to become a paying member. So if you become the paying member, you get 20%. If you don't want to become the paying member, but if you want to enjoy this course, you get, because you have attended these courses, you will get 15% off, 15. Because for the 10 member, I reserve the highest, that is 20%. So that's an honor, right? This program is only, just only a little bit of price, fraction of price, I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away at a fraction of price as it should be. But for the greater benefit of the community, I'm giving it away at a fraction of price. So here it is the form. If you want to really avail this course coming up end of the month, 28, 29, sorry, 20, it's just last 4 days of the month. And the same time we began, right? 8 p.m., 28, 29, 30, and 31st, 4 days. So hopefully about 10 hours of class. And I promise that one will also be same as you felt today. So here is the form. I mean, if you click the form, click the link. So let me show you and just tick mark the master your mindset, to master your life, right? And if you also want to become the PEN community member, you can also tick mark that, right? So that's the thing. And I also offer one-on-one coaching, right? And then I assess if you want to avail my one-on-one coaching for your business, for your career, for your life, you can also tick mark it so that we can have conversation later on. So, and my offer is on. If you are deciding today or by tomorrow, you'll be getting 15%. That's token of my appreciation for you for my Master of Mindset program. And I believe this will give you the fundamentals for your business success. And I can commit so for you. Right? I hope and believe everyone going to say it now. So the thoughts about last two days session, your thoughts, what did you learn most? What is your takeaway? So what is your takeaway? What would be your one takeaway? You can fill up this Google form also later on. Also now, it's up to you. I'm giving you time tonight, fill it up. So now share me your one takeaway from this session. What would be everyone's one takeaway from 6 hours class session business blueprint? Or any comment, anything, especially on takeaway. So please write it down or you can share it too verbally.
My takeaway is the interesting strategy formulation for in-depth of business. My takeaway, very good network, beautiful soul. And my takeaway is removing the obstacles and healing and improving the thinking process and the blocks from B1, B2, B3, B4, where we should stay, where are my time killer, and how we can improve this efficiency and how we fit everything that goes to purpose of our life. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? Your key takeaway.
Thank you. Yeah, my takeaway from the entrepreneurship success blueprint today's session, definitely the awesome training. I'm excited. I'm taking the blueprint format which I supposed to follow and to flourish my business. In fact, I took all the conservative in my business. Now I'm getting more energized to be follow. Inshallah, I will be get benefit out of there. Thank you very much, Kamrul bhai. Your training, your advice, we feel very energized, and especially your motivational advertisement. We catch up to come up eagerly. Thank you very much. We wish all the success for PEN community. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. Anyone else before we close, right? Your key takeaway. Also feel free to write it as well. Okay, Heather, what is your key takeaway? If I may ask you.
I knew you were going to pick on me.
All right.
I think my key takeaway is actually realizing that I don't have my information as in order for myself as I thought I did. I've got a lot of missing pieces that I wasn't considering. So you've helped me to find the areas that I need to now go back and focus on to finish developing my plan. This blueprint to me, as far as being able to forge ahead and acquire financing, this definitely gives me the rest of the questions that I need to have answered before I can go in and talk to the bank. So that's my key takeaway, is I have work to do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much for your time and your active participation. It's very encouraging, very appreciated. You have certain examples, right? How to participate in any session, how to be active too. You are in different time zone at 8 a.m. opposite to us, 8 p.m. Yet the way you showed activeness, eagerness, proactiveness, and promptness, which is agility of your leadership. I wish you all the very best success, and your dream, I wish, may come true very soon. So whom we are going to meet in the, I am going to meet majority of you in my Master Your Mindset course and session, which is coming up next. So if you have any question, comment to reach me and let me know how I can help you. Until then, can we say goodbye and all the best wishes to everyone who is watching on Facebook. Also, do let us know if you want to join us to this upcoming session, Master Your Mindset, to master your life. And the participants of Business Blueprint, I wish individually, every one of you, all the very best success, happiness, growth, and fulfillment, and the ultimate joy and happiness. This is the peace inside your heart. May your wish be fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you for joining. May Almighty bless us all. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Kamrul.